And I remember just thinking, I feel special.
Hello, welcome back to Tidbit Cast. I am Aaron, with me is...
Okay.
And...
Colm.
And this is the podcast where we talk about things that we like and stuff like that. We all bring a topic each week.
Yes.
And now on to our third topic for this week, which I believe is Colm's.
Yes, it is.
It is, okay.
Tidbit Cast.
Oh, okay, we're interrupting people. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
let's start
Thanks, Garrett. If you want to do the jingle, I'll do a jingle for you. Okay, I'll make a jingle of Tidbit Cast.
We're not doing the fucking sound clips again, are we?
Yeah, do a jingle. Do a jingle of all of the people who like our podcast.
No.
No,
How does that work?
Yeah, we'll interview them.
Yeah.
We have
It'll be a very
legions.
short interview.
We have legions. We have legions. We will start listening parties. Like watch parties.
Gary, you may have lesions, but I do not have lesions.
Just like watch parties, there will be listening parties.
Okay, so here's my topic. It's a very broad topic. It's a very vague topic. Cosmetics in video games. How much are you willing to pay for cosmetics?
I have not been in that. I've not been in that realm.
Because I have a problem.
Yes, you do.
We actually... Oh, no.
Dude, I went to his house and he showed me.
No.
It was actually a meeting.
No, like I will, if I see a set of armor or something out that has never been out before, and it's fairly unique and it doesn't cost an extortionate amount of money, I will buy it.
Yeah.
Because I like to look good. I like to look unique in my video games.
He showed me his costumes in the game. Sorry. I went over to his house while we're at your house.
We were doing a podcast, weren't we?
We
No, we weren't. We weren't.
We were just hanging out.
Yeah.
And you put on Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah.
You started showing me your costumes, and you kept scrolling down.
Yeah.
There are so
the
not
difference
only
is they're not
are
even-
there so many. There are so many sets of costumes, and then there's the individual parts as well. So you just had about 100 just costume sets.
I have about like, if there's there's 7 pieces to a costume, as in like hats, hands, blah,
Oh
blah,
my
blah,
god!
blah. I've got at least 30, so that's 30 times 7 per piece, which is a lot. And then aside from those, there are also costumes that are just full set costumes that you've no control over, and I've got about I'd say about 30 of those as well. But I am a glutton. Now a lot of those are in game, and you can get them with a bit of work and a bit of effort. You can buy them from other players as well who've found them in the world. And then there are some of them are just completely unique to Halloween. Some of them are completely unique to the 4th of July, Christmas, things like that. Mm-hmm. So I'll always avail of getting these things when I can, because I love looking good 6 months down the line when people are like, oh, dude, where'd you get that costume from? Actually, I got it from a little event that was on during Halloween. And you had to actually kill this certain monster once a day, and you get each piece per day. So I actually did that.
So as I said to Colm, when we were talking about this earlier on, his method is basically buy it new, wear it old.
Yeah.
That's what he does. He'll buy it now, he'll wait until people have just
forgotten about it.
Yeah, forgotten about it, or just don't know what this is, and then he'll wear it.
Bring it back into fashion.
Yeah. And then I'll activate my floating emoji and just stand there like a god. An emoji that very few people have as well.
He also has 30 of those.
Yeah.
Hell.
But what are you where do you think the line is for cosmetics? How much do you pay?
Some cosmetics look really for example,
I don't appreciate re-colors. Like Street Fighter, I don't appreciate.
That's fair. Okay.
I remember playing Rocket League when I was first getting into it, because Rocket League was one of the first games I bought for the Switch.
Yeah.
When I first got the Switch, I got the base game, and then I remember buying 2 or 3 other games, and one of them was Rocket League, because I thought this would be a fun game to play with people, and if I'm by myself, I'd like to just screw around with the car, and it's a pretty inexpensive game, and so I just got it, and I remember looking at the store, and they're offering stuff like the DeLorean, the Batmobile, the Batmobile from Batman, the 90s films, and then the Batmobile from what's his name? Christian Bale series of films. I was like, there's so many Batmobiles, and then just DeLoreans and just all these cars. I was like, oh, this look really, really cool. And because the one that I got with the Nintendo Switch version is that you get like the Mario and Luigi hats as well as exclusive items. And I remember just thinking,
I feel special.
yeah, how many more did they have? And that's the first time where I kind of thought, oh dear God, I want it. I really want it.
Now you see where my pitfall.
But I didn't get them. And I still haven't bought cosmetics. And I don't know what would make me want to do those. I imagine there are a few games that I would want to get them because they seem fun.
This is, like, for me, like, I wouldn't buy cosmetics for a single player game. God, no. What's the point if you can't show them off to someone?
There's some games...
That's where we differ then, because I'm not I wasn't... I'd be more single player heavy than online stuff.
See, I don't play multiplayer games. I play MMOs.
Yeah, I get that then.
Like, I don't care about new skins in COD,
No. Well, I remember when it came to Halo, I'd never buy the stuff, but I'd fucking work my whole off to get them.
I worked my ass off to get that Hayabusa armor.
Oh my god, yes!
Worked my ass off.
Oh my god, it was so cool. There was like 1,000 games we got to have to get the to get Recon as well.
Yeah, I worked my ass off to get that as well.
Oh fucking yeah! My god,
it wasn't easy.
It really wasn't, but it was fun.
Yeah.
My god, cosmetic wise, I can't. I don't know why, but if it's an open world game, like a massive game, as in like we can go back to Skyrim there for a moment.
Yeah.
Skyrim, as in that was work the whole off again, full Daedric armor type of stuff and all.
Yeah, but that's different. That's
in
game.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, this is the idea of like
cosmetics. That's not me. I would do that single player, but when it comes to actually paying for it, I'm like, I don't care what I look like when other people have to fucking see me, because I'm not gonna see me. I don't play MMOs that often, so it's a completely different perspective.
If I'm gonna be looking at my character, I want to like what I'm looking at.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I want to feel like if I'm a tank, that I'm wearing the proper tank armor, regardless of what set I'm wearing. Like, I want to feel like nothing could actually hurt me. And most of the time, if I make a tank or something like that, obviously the role of a tank, I will make sure that he looks like he could take an absolute battering. And the biggest, bulkiest armor, the biggest shields possible, the crappiest sword, because he's not very good with a sword. Like,
Here's also the thing then, like Colm was saying, is that he's into that because of that game as well.
Yeah.
I don't have a game that has that kind of cosmetic like that, the kind of like thing of buying.
They're gonna have that in Anthem as well.
I'm really into. Like, there isn't like a game that I play that I do that. Like, the closest I could think of is maybe that I started playing Assassin's Creed Origins, and it seems pretty fun. I started doing that, and I know because I heard about it. Later in Assassin's Creed Origins, like, I could buy the horse that is all like skeleton, and is all like really cool and
is it only bought like
shit,
with actual money, is it?
That's maybe see, the thing is, there is no game I'm really into that I play enough that I think that
I'll tell you where this started for me. I started playing a game called Champions Online, which was made by Perfect World, which used to be made by Atari before Atari sold it. And Perfect World, I think they're a Chinese company, but they made Neverwinter, which is very popular.
Atari sold Atari.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was sold to Atari, sold from Atari to Perfect World.
Yeah.
But in that game, basically, you're a hero and you can craft your hero in any way you want, shape or size. Like, you can be pretty much anything, any shape. And in that game, there's loads of cosmetics in a store, and you can buy all these cosmetics, so you can unlock the cosmetics. And it's always cool to make your character unique. And in that game, they really kind of push it because they have their costume contests, and they want to see what people look like. And so that's where that kind of started for me. And then I moved on to other MMOs like Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic.
The Old Republic,
yeah. And in that game, I just wanted to look badass, like a badass Jedi or a badass Sith. Eventually I got that as well, so I was really happy with that. And then, you fizzle out of games. At the moment, I'm in Elder Scrolls Online, and I just like making my characters have a theme. Not each of them obviously having the same theme, but like each character having a story that can be told by their actual armor.
Yeah.
Like someone who's a vampire is obviously going to not wear white, a white suit of armor or a gold suit of armor, unless he's some sort of like Midas who's lived for millions of years just collecting gold. But which I did have. But I like the idea of making sure that my characters at all times are prepared for the story that is given. So
yeah, it's the territory of those kinds of games that work online, and it's also one of those things that you play those single player games as RPGs, that I play a lot of, where I get really really into like how my character should look.
Yes.
Like when I play something like Oblivion or Skyrim and I want him to look a certain way, even though I may not ever see him, is that I just like.
Yeah, I don't even care if my armor is shit in that game. If I'm gonna get my ass handed to me, I will wear crappy leather armor because I feel like I'm just a normal guy.
Yeah, I like
to prove a point.
Yeah, I like wearing leather because it makes my character feel like, oh, it makes sense. Right, so in game. So outside the game, I moonlight as I know.
Thank you, Gareth.
It's one of those territories where those kinds of games are usually are single player offline games that I've gotten really into it. There hasn't been a multiplayer game that has hooked me in that way, that has been like an MMO or has been an online like, RPG game. I imagine if there is, I may get into that territory, because after a while of playing those games, I think most people at some point are just kind of like, I want to get my own costume. I mean,
I want to make my own costume.
I mean, that's the draw of Fortnite, and the thing is, like,
it's also the draw of any Bethesda game.
Yeah.
Like even Fallout, like you just
same shit.
Yeah, I will wear. Obviously, I feel awesome in my badass power armor, but
yeah,
I will wear. I will wear different pieces of armor despite how shitty they are, just because it looks good.
Well, look at likes of GTA Online then. That's another big fucking proponent of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Red Dead Redemption 2, like you'll always dress. You have to dress for the weather in that game, but you can still look pretty cool or pretty stupid if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You always go to what you kind of think.
And anyone who plays Red Dead Redemption 2 always grow a mustache. That's all.
And Fable. Fable was a big thing of that, of being able to put on your own costumes, and because the costumes didn't do anything.
Does the costume make the character?
Like there's no like really sense of like armor that much in those games. You get a health meter, the armor meter is not really a thing, and so because of that, since that factor isn't there, you could dress whatever way you wanted to, and so it meant that it would be.
Except for in the nip, because you get arrested in that game.
Yeah.
If you run around the nip.
Well, then the single player
then
games.
then you got the dire clothes, and when that happened, I was like, oh, there's so many more options now. I would dye everything.
And you had to find the dyes. You didn't just have the dyes. You had to actually go look for the
Yeah,
dyes.
in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild did the same thing where you can dye clothes, and that's that's going to be more into the thing of, armor is a big thing in that game, but at the same time, I want to look good. So I have like multiple sets of armor that are just like dyed. They're the same costume, but they're just like dyed differently.
Black and red, the safe bet.
Do you remember when Assassin's Creed 2 was announced then?
Oh, yeah.
And they all went, oh, by the way, change your outfit. Here's
Oh
the
my
clothes, and
God.
everyone just went, what the fuck?
I remember
Out of
that,
armor.
that was mind blowing at that time.
I remember being in fucking science in like second year or some shit and hearing about that, everyone being like, sorry, what? No way.
Yeah, just fucking young teenagers, right, Aaron?
Fuck off! I said it once, man. I said it once. You just said you like wearing latex, fucking leather.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, perfect.
Did you just say you just said that you liked wearing fucking.
Gary, you can't weasel out of
You can't. It's fine.
Of
But
your
okay,
own.
would you? Would you
I like leather.
No, you like wearing that.
Okay.
Well then would you count? Because I wouldn't often buy stuff then for online, except I might occasionally buy characters.
Happy Against Animal Cruelty.
So likes of Dead by Daylight, I
Yeah.
would buy extra characters.
Like a different looking person. Like a full person.
This,
But that's a different play style.
that's all. I'm saying then, yeah, but I also go for that because it's also based on physical.
Like, what's that game, Killing Floor?
Killing Floor, yes.
Like has
Oh, yeah.
people with like every character has a different accent and stuff, and
Yeah. And then there's stuff like Team Fortress, but these are like character games. Like
Yeah.
like the way Overwatch is.
yeah.
I mean, Overwatch is like that.
Yeah, see the thing is, if I was into Overwatch, and if Overwatch was third person, I'd probably play it. I'm a big fan of third
Yeah,
person
screw it up then.
It would, but if I can look at my own character, I like looking at. That's why I like Battlefront 2 and Battlefront 4.
Yeah.
Just because I can look at my own character and I can see my stormtrooper charging through this snow
You just want
And
cinematic mode.
and then getting hacked to pieces by Darth Maul in the snow. and being like, why? The context, the continuity. And then, yeah.
You just want that cinematic mode that Rockstar puts into their games. And
Yeah, I want a mode in that game with just no HUD at all. Nobody has any HUD. You don't know when anything's happening. You don't know where anything's happening. There's explosions everywhere.
That's another recent thing. How have you been doing with the costumes in Red Dead Redemption 2? Because they have an incredible amount of variety, I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, a safe bet is always just to wear your duster and wear your nice chaps.
There is a separate button when you're picking up stuff. There's one to pick up weapons, there's one to activate quests, and then there's another one, a specific button to pick up your hat.
Because your hat gets knocked off a lot.
Oh yeah,
I've
so you can pick bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, you can pick up other people's hats too.
Yeah,
I think it's cool.
Which I don't like doing because I'll pick up someone else's hat and I'll be like, that's not my hat.
No.
I have to go look at the hat.
That's what I would do constantly.
Indiana Jones.
Or you can just go back to your horse and put your hat on.
It's like when you put down the gun and I shoot the game and you always think, yeah, but where's the one that I had? Because it feels like it has a story.
Yeah. But I don't know. Would you pay for cosmetics in?
If I was into it in the same way that I am with single player games.
If it was actually in a single player game, would you pay for?
I'm pretty sure.
Like Oblivion.
I have for Dead Space. For Dead Space 2. I bought suits of Dead Space. I think it was one of the first things I did. One of the first things I bought like that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I have. I know when it comes to online stuff as well that I do. Just not specifically cosmetic stuff. It'll be like full blown characters. But if I'm into it in that way, then fuck yes, I absolutely will.
Yeah, it gets to that point where when you get enough into a game, you want your character to look a certain way.
If I have to buy costumes, Devil May Cry 5.
You want to feel cool.
Exactly.
I want my giant muscly Nord to be wearing full heavy armor, and I want my little tiny cat to be wearing to be wearing basically.
It's not a cat.
Yeah, I know it's not a cat, Gary.
Khajiit.
I'm generalizing for the populace.
Don't generalize.
For the populace. Listen, Gary.
Let me just put you into a nice little box.
Well, that's what we do with cats, isn't it?
Is it alive or dead? Schrodinger's cat joke? No, that's fine.
Schrodinger's cat is not. No, it's not. It's over everyone's head.
Oh, that's alright then.
I put my Khajiit in nice sneaky armor. Happy, Gary? You happy?
Very.
And I put my lizard man.
Dude, fuck lizards.
What?
No! Don't make it worse.
Don't what, Gary?
Don't what?
Don't what?
In your leather or what?
I wear leather.
I'd fuck lizards.
And that's what I'm going to do when you leave. I'm going to drink Carbonated fuck lizards while editing in my own leather armor. And play Fable. Yes, this all sounds like we've stumbled upon Gary's downtime. This is why Gary has no free time, because when Gary gets free time, he fucks lizards, wears leather armor, and plays Fable. Probably going to put on some popcorn too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Put some sugar on it, because you're weird.
Oh, I haven't put butter on popcorn in a while.
Oh, I don't even have any butter, and I have butter. Oh, I have butter popcorn at home. Never mind, it's LG.
You sound like such a student.
Oh man, I
don't even have any butter.
John, I
don't have anything.
I'm
so poor.
I had soup and 4 slices of bread today. That was it. It was fucking amazing.
Oh my god.
I know.
If you get the bread crust and some mayo.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Gary.
This requires money. I have
No,
some
like toast the bread.
Yeah.
And then dip it in mayo. It's a nice lunch.
Holy shit.
Oh, but
don't trust it.
I don't. But like, let's just humour him for a moment.
That's right. Pretty nice snack, right?
Ooh! While we're on the topic of cosmetics,
fiber and protein from the main eggs and the mayonnaise.
There's no fiber.
Yes, there is.
In bread.
Yes, there is.
There's not.
Just stop it.
While we're on the topic of cosmetics, how much would you pay for real clothes?
Oh Jesus Christ.
Because I know David, if he was here, God rest his soul.
Oh! This is the clip I'm showing the people.
Because I know Dave will buy good shoes. He'll buy the best shoes he can and skinny jeans. and he'll pay a lot for a haircut. I know for a fact I don't care about clothing.
So yeah, I do the same thing.
I buy jackets for some reason. I buy loads of jackets.
Yeah, it's one of those things where the only thing I've actually really bought over the last like few years has been I have the hoodie I'm wearing now, and apart from that, I bought another hoodie. All these things like below like €20, like 15, 13, 18.
Yes, these are all below 20.
Yeah, but anyway, in like the last like few years, I haven't bought any like real like a wardrobe or anything.
What's the most expensive thing you've ever bought for clothing?
The most expensive thing was
a pair of shoes, wasn't it? A pair of boots. Really
it's the pair of boots that I'm wearing right now. Is that because I decided that the clothes I'm wearing will just get holes in it and just buy another fucking €10 jeans, and then those are all the ones that I wear. They're all the €10 and stuff. But the pair of shoes I want them to last, so I got a good pair of shoes that are like €70, and apart from those, like the rest of my shoes you can go in there, they're like €7. They're literally a tenth of the price.
They are able to talk at this point. They're so meldy.
It is. Yeah. Apart from these shoes, it's probably the most expensive thing I've ever bought.
Well then, I suppose
for my cosmetics.
Well, a lot of the clothes I buy then will be second hand. Like the jacket I have here with me was €20.
Thrift shop or like
show it off to the people.
I can't. I obviously fucking can't.
Now do a twirl for us.
Lovely Ted Baker jacket.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
a shirt on, get.
Never.
The leather.
Let me just put this on.
Yeah, thrift store by Connolly. It was like €25.
Very tight.
Yeah, fuck's sake. Thrift store by Connolly, €25. The shirt that I have, again, second hand as well. All that sort of stuff. The thing that I do spend money on now, the same thing as Gary, is the shoes. That being said, I only ever have like 2 pairs of shoes at a time. I have a pair of dress shoes that I have for going out. I've had them for about 4 or 5 years.
I have when it comes to shoes, I have a shoe for every occasion.
Really?
I have
one for every. I have my really nice shoes. I have my day-to-day shoes that I'm wearing right now. I have my stage shoes because you need shoes for the stage if you're gonna act. I have my tap shoes because you never know when
Gary's shaking with.
You never know when you might be asked to tap dance. And I have plimsolls, things like that, just in case of emergencies on stage where you need different colour shoes and things like that. So
I have the same as you. I have like 2 different pairs of dress shoes. Since one of them is a little more formal, the other one's a little more business-like. For different occasions. I have a lot of pairs of shoes as well. I actually have an entire like drawer thing there that is like
shoes.
Yeah, it holds like 10 pairs of shoes there, and then I also have like the underneath that like sandals and stuff, and then I have a few different pairs of sneakers for running. One of them specifically for when I have dance rehearsals. I have my tap shoes in there as well, Colm.
Oh my God.
And then I have other cheap shoes.
Do you have tap shoes,
see,
Aaron?
The main reason why I have so many also is, I imagine the same reason Colm probably does. We did shows.
Every show, the director would say to you, "You need this kind of shoe," and you go, "Yeah, right, I'll buy it." And then you get it, and you're like, "I can't throw this out in case someone says to me I need it."
Yeah, that's the same goddamn reason. The reason I have most of those shoes in there is because at some point someone, we need some pure white shoes because you're going to be an angel. And
yeah.
I
took mine out.
I still have your angel shoes.
Yeah.
I still have them. I still have mine. And at the same time, we haven't done a show together. We were angels at the same time. But it's a thing that at some point you have to do if you do that kind of show.
It's the price of being an actor.
Yeah, we both at different times got pure white shoes from Pennies that were about €5, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, then how about this, right? I had shoes that I had for acting, okay? However, then I would, because of everything I did in consecutive shows, it was always like some sort of Slavic character or like you looked just shite. So I used the same shoes for each of them. Till I got
regular everyday shoes?
No, they were fucking boots they were.
You also wore them for rehearsals. Starting to think it's your own wardrobe, actually.
What? No, they were my grandfather's boots, right? So I wore them. I used to wear my grandfather's boots. Now he's alive. He's alive.
You stole your grandfather's boots?
No, he gave it to me. He's like, I've never fucking worn them, so I wore them.
Right off his butt.
And I wore them. They wore down.
I did the same thing with David.
I used to fucking wear them actually in college, like in the theatre. We were doing anything, and whatever happened, like I fucking ripped them up. And by the time we got to the Nightmare Realm, at the end of it, they had fallen apart. The soles were out of it, and I ended up using them as like little fucking things to use
Demon
in the realm.
shoes.
Oh no, fucking I sellotape them like bits and pieces.
Oh yeah, I
together.
saw that.
Yeah, it's this massive fucking like piece of shit. But I had those for fucking ages actually. Yeah, I had the pair of Vans. That's literally I bought them last year. I bought them last year because I left my docs somewhere. The docs are the most money I've ever spent on any item of clothing at all, and they're still
Do you
fine.
know the most money I've spent on an item of clothing?
Go on.
Actually, it's a technicality. I didn't actually spend the money. It was a Christmas present.
Robbed
But
it.
it was a Christmas present that I wanted. I said, get me this, and then we're fine.
Okay.
This was about 5, 6, 7 years ago. I said to my parents, I want this jacket. It is €230, the jacket. It is completely weatherproof. It's like the best way to describe it is like a farmer's jacket, but it's incredibly not formal, but it's so warm. I could go to the Antarctic in this jacket, and it'd be incredibly nice. And it doesn't look really bulky. It's just really slim, but it's coated in wax, so it actually keeps out the water. Water just bounces right off it. It's incredible.
Gary sits forward.
Sounds like a fortress,
Yeah, it is.
but slimming at the same time.
Yeah, it is. It's a very nice jacket. I have it down in Wexford at the moment, but it's bulky, but it's not. It's not. You know those jackets you see like everyone wearing where they're like bubble wrap.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that.
I hate them.
It's like a proper. I suppose the best way to describe it is like a farmer's jacket. Like it's a proper
It's
heavy
like
coat.
like
Heavy coat.
This, I think we know what the thumbnail is going to be. It's not going to be this.
It's gonna be my heavy coat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spoiler, you already know it's not. It's not the thumbnail.
You're listening to it now. Add a listening party.
It all depends entirely on if Dave actually gets the thumbnail out for this one.
We'll do a photo
God rest his soul.
God rest his soul. We'll do a photo shoot just for the jacket. We'll do a photo shoot just for the. I'll get the lens from his family.
You get the camera as well because the lens on its own won't really work.
David has my lens.
The lens.
He has
The
lens.
lens.
I have the lens that David lent me for my camera, and he borrowed it back.
And now he's dead.
And now I haven't been able to take pictures of the camera. So I need to go to David's house.
That would be really insensitive. Call him up to his house.
At the wake.
No, I have to call over. I have to tiptoe over it. We haven't told his family he's dead yet. I'll go up to his room and say, yeah, I'm just going to go talk to David, tiptoe over his body, get the
I'm
lens.
so sorry, Fidelma. I'm so sorry.
I found him like this. And with the lens behind
Why are
my
you
back.
here in leather?
The lens is behind my
A
back.
pet lizard.
Is that cranberry juice?
His name is Persephone.
Jesus Christ.
That's an odd name.
It's not an odd name. You're an odd name.
It's not an odd name.
He's draconian.
I'm the pillar of any conversation. I am Colm, the pillar of all things.
I'm the
He's
first
not
name in a
lizard.
book in a baby book of names.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
Your parents really
Really bored.
really panicked.
Yeah.
They weren't sure. I was going to call you Aaron or Aardvark.
Which one do we go with? Fuck it. Aardvark.
Gary.
Clark.
What?
You sound like a character from a 1950s noir novel, Gary
Yeah.
Clark.
I have a comic book character name. It's very generic and it's very...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boring. This has been the Tidbit Podcast.
That's indeed, yes. Follow us on all our social media things. We have Instagram. Actually, please listen to us on YouTube. That would be quite nice. You need to brush those views up a little bit.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. That must be quite nice. You can also email us any thoughts or queries. At talktotidbit@gmail.com. Would you like to repeat that, Gary?
talktotidbit@gmail.com.
And once more.
talktotidbit@gmail.com.
Well then, thank you very much for listening. I have been Aaron. Here with me was...
Bismillah, Gary.
Okay, cool. The other one?
Colm.
There we go. Perfect. The one that holds us all up. The column.
The pillar of any conversation.
Witness me.
Well, that
Tune,
brings
tune.
interrupting at the fucking ending, like, my god. Right, well, that brings us to an end. Thank you all for listening. Goodbye.
Bye.
Gary.
You like to do steeds of smash.